Okay, you guys, if you just remembered, we have just created this line 25 feet up from the fountain. So if you read the homework, it says 25 feet from the center of the fountain, construct a 42 by 44 foot rectangle with the center of the bottom line at 100, 125. So it's asking us that we want this center at center of the house doorway, I guess, to line up. So we've done 25 up, and now we have to go 21 to the left. Okay, so there's a couple ways we can do this. I'm going to make a new line from the center. So now I'm going to type in, I'm going to turn off orthogonal, at negative 21, because that's half of 42, comma 25. Okay, so these two lines are on the same plane, but this is going to be the start of our house. So I can delete this line now, and from here I'm going to start my house. So I'm going to use the rectangle command, click this bottom corner, and now at second shift 42, comma 44. Boom. I'm going to delete this line, highlight it, and hit the delete button. When you scroll out, they're in line. Oh, I can also delete this. Beautiful. This is our house, rustic but yet beautiful, and this too has 6-inch walls. So we're going to use that offset command again. Offset. Specify offset distance. It's set to what we previously used, so it's still the right setting. So I'm going to hit enter. Left click. Now left click on the inside. I've now just created 6-foot walls. Woo! Okay. The next thing it asks us to do is trim a 3-foot door opening at the bottom center of the house. Okay, now that sounds awful because I don't know exactly where the center is. So there's a couple ways we can do this. I can put in this line again, this bisector, to find the middle. I can, since I have midpoint, I can find where that triangle is. And now so let's do it this way. I found the midpoint right there. There's the midpoint, and now I can offset it. We want a 3-foot wide door opening, so I'm going to make it 1.5, and I'm just going to go to either side. So left click to the right, left click to the left. Okay, delete this center one, delete, trim, enter, right click in space, left click where I want to trim. There's my doorway. Beautiful. Beautiful doorway. And now in the top right corner of the house, I'm going to make another room. It's a 14 by 14 square. Okay, we want 14 by 14 internal dimensions because you don't count rooms through the walls. So I'm going to make another rectangle right here. And now notice I'm in, if you think about math algebra, I'll be in the third quadrant, so both of them are negative. So I want to do at negative 14, comma negative 14. Beautiful, look at that. So this is what I want. This is our room, and then I need to put in that wall. But the inward wall is 4 inches. So I'm going to offset again. Offset. And now the distance is 4 inches. So 4 divided by 12 is 0.3 repeative. Enter. Specify object I want to offset. This sucker right here. Right there. But now I have these lines that look awful. That's not correct. So I'm going to trim them. I'm going to type in the trim command, enter, right click first, and then trim what I want to trim. There we go. Trim. Now you notice I can't trim this line because it's a standalone, so I'm going to hit escape. Now I got my cursor back, highlight this line, and delete. Cool. So now we're asked to put a door opening in a location of our choice. The door must be on an interior wall. The door must not be immediately in the corner. So I'm going to do it in the middle again. Same technique. Line command. I'm going to find the midpoint of this line. Snap it perpendicular. And I'm going to use that offset 1.5 again. 1.5. Up. 1.5. Down. Delete that center one. And now trim. Right click in space, left click where I want. Beautiful. Now we got a door in the room. It looks perfect. Okay, now we're going to talk about text. It says we want to label the new bedroom bedroom. Okay, so I'm going to use the text command, or where is it up here? I don't know. I always type text. Text. Enter. Specify start point. I'm going to start it over here. Okay, specify height of the text. We specify it, we want a text height of 1. Angle of rotation, we don't want an angle of rotation, so I'm going to hit enter again. And now it's going to have a blinking cursor, and I want to name it bedroom, but I want it in all capitals because that's engineering standards for you. So I clicked off it, and now I can keep typing other things. I'm going to type in pool because I know we're going to need a pool later. So P-O-O-L, click off of it, now I'm going to hit escape. And now I have my normal cursor back. So now I'm going to move this bedroom into the bedroom. Cool. So we want to create, on the right side of the house, construct a 13 by 13 foot pool. Okay, that's easy. So I'm going to use that rectangle command again. Just click somewhere. At 13, comma 13. Beautiful, look at that pool. And we're going to fillet the corners of the pool. So the fillet is right here. Fillet is a curve, it adds curves to the edges. And then there's chamfer, which is in here, which is a flat. So we're going to use fillet though. Fillet. It's going to ask us undo polyline radius trim multiple. We want radius because we want to change that. We want the radius to be 6 inches, so that's 0.5. Enter. And now we're going to select the objects to fillet. Okay, so we want to fillet this corner, so we have to click both edges. So this edge, beautiful. Okay, I want to do that same command, so I'm going to hit enter, which is it's like a redial button. It's the last command I used, and now I'm just going to click all around that edge, beautiful. That edge, beautiful. That edge, beautiful. And now I can move that pool label inside of my pool. Cool. Now the last thing we have to do is we have to input our name file. There's a naming convention on Scholar under the syllabus, so I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do text, specify start point. I'm going to put it right here so everyone can see it. Text height of 1 is perfect. Angle of rotation, I don't want any, so I'm going to hit enter again. And last name, first name, engineering, underscore, I think it's class time. He puts class time. So I go to the 2 o'clock one, so 14, and then there's something else in there. What does he do? 14 Tuesday or Thursday, so 13 R underscore homework 1. There's my naming convention, and then I'm done. Right here, I'm done. I'm gonna check the rubric though. Let's check the rubric. Drawings unit is in feet, correct. We've labeled the bedroom. We've labeled the pool. That we've filletted the corners. Room is the correct dimension. We're pretty sure about that. File is correct both in the drawing and in the file. So when we save as, we got to save it as the same thing. Fountain is constructed correctly in the proper location. Yes. Door openings are 3 foot wide. We're good. Both exterior and interior doors are present. Good. House dimensions correct. We're good to go. Exterior walls are 6 inches. Interior 4 inches. Good. And we've trimmed all our lines. So we're good to go. So now I can just save as up here, if it ever lets me. Save as. Come on. And yes. And let me get save as. Gosh, son of a biscuit. Save as. And we're going to save it the exact same thing. So this is a pretty simple homework. Everyone should get 100. 14 Thursday, homework 1. Beautiful, save that. I'm not going to save it. I just want to talk to you guys for a little bit more. I am very good about answering emails. I'm almost religious with checking my email. I probably check it 20, 30 times a day. I will answer emails up till midnight. After midnight, I'm probably asleep, and I don't wake up until 6 or 7. I try to answer my emails before I leave for the day. Tuesday and Thursday, I have class all day. I'll probably call office hours sometime Wednesday. That's the best day for me. I'll probably have a 2-3 hour chunk in the day. If you can't make those, email me. We can find a time if you really want to meet. Most problems we can answer via email. When you email me, make sure you send your CAD file too, so I can understand what the problem is. I can actually walk you through it like we're doing right now in a YouTube video, if it's something more complicated. As always, turn your homework in. This one's not due until late September. September 7th. So you have plenty of time to do it. I posted it early, just so everyone has enough time. You have enough time to get AutoCAD. So if you have any questions, email me.